Yes, my name is Alan Richards. I served in the 2nd Battalion Royal Australian Regiment in Korea, 1953 to 1954, as a transport driver. When I was 14, I joined the Citizen Military Forces Cadets, and when I turned 18, I decided I'd join the regular army. My father was in the regular army at the time. He'd been there for 26 years, so I just followed family tradition. I did my final training at Puckapunyal Army Camp, which is central Victoria, and from there we did our DP2 training, which is the closest to actual warfare, then got transferred to Sydney, where we boarded the ship, the New Australia, and got transported to Korea. We arrived at, those days used to be called Busan. Oh, that's when we sailed into Busan, and that's the harbour at Busan. Yeah, a lot of bomb damage. China's and North Koreans have been down. They got driven back again, but they left a lot of damage behind. And from there we went by train up to Uijeonbu. Then we got transferred from Uijeonbu to Samashon Valley to a position called the Hook, which I served 14 months. It was a third-rate country because they'd been devastated by bombardments, and it's just a mess. The only thing we really enjoyed was each time when the train stopped, we'd have a horde of kids. Everywhere you went, Korean kids. That's the railways. The train pulled up, must have been another train coming the other way, because only a single track had loops. And they'd come, and we throw a lot of minties. We used to get issued minties, so we used to throw those out. Kids loved them. So we used to throw our rations out. The kids, they enjoyed it. We enjoyed it too.
What missions did you carry out during the war?
Just the driving. Resupply, mail, taking troops to a leave. They might have 5 days leave. We'd take them down to Incheon, and there sometimes they'd fly from Incheon to Japan, and they'd stay at a place called Ebisu, which is just outside Tokyo. They'd have 5 days leave, then come back again.
Are there any unforgettable scenes or moments from the war?
Yes, when the armistice was declared. And that's the boundary there between the North and South Korea. And the English Red Caps, we call them the military police, we used to call them Red Caps, they wore a red cap. And they say the speed limit in South Korea is the same as in North. And that's me on the boundary. All this, we just went berserk. And there was starbursts and everything in the sky and everything else. No shells, just starbursts, just lit the place up. And it happened on both sides of the line. Actually, I had no challenge. I think because with my cadet training and my military training and the service I had over there, it's just, as far as we're concerned, just another job. And this after we came back, I got admitted to hospital because I had an infection. I had an injection, must have been a dirty needle, and I had a bad infection on my backside, so they sent me to a hospital in Sydney called Greenslopes, and had to cut it open and drain it. It was painful. But everything's okay now, yeah. Yes, wife and I went back in 1973, 74, and very impressed of what they have done to the cities and the people themselves in that length of time since I was there. And the renovations, rebuilding, we could learn a lesson from them. We went to the area, we went up to the Samashon Valley, the DMZ line, up to where the Imjim River is. What I really like to see is the North and South coming back together and making one country. Democracy, democratic country. 2 states, 1 country. Well, in Geelong, we have many memorials in Geelong, but we had nothing about the Korean War. And we had quite a few members who went to Korea from Geelong, and we thought for the people they've lost and mentally damaged, we'd like to put a memorial up to remember them. And that's why we went into it. It's just something we devised ourselves. Well, the worst experience, or worst memory I have when we came back from Korea, we tried to join the association here in Geelong for ex-servicemen. And they said to us, "Oh yeah, what war did you serve in?" We said, "The Korean War." "Oh, that wasn't a war, that's only a police action." And that's the attitude which we had to put up with. And it took us quite a while there for people to realise that we lost quite a few, per ratio, we lost quite a few troops killed in action.